Welcome back, guys. Mr. Bearded King here to bring to you another fun-filled and very boring walk thought. So, as we left off before, we are now in Ozamar underground with dwarves. Their king died, and I'm sure we could probably put whoever we wanted on the throne if we was to get involved, but we're not really here to get involved in their politics. We just need their help. So, let's continue.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only dashers and occasional guests of state are allowed in. Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
I figured.
Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The assembly is blind to all else.
So is there any way you can help me?
This is their world, and it ended when Endrin died. Dulin for Ender, Harriman's man, can be found at the Harriman estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Okay. So, quite literally, depending on how you want to go, this is through Balin's if you want to start working to help him, which is not the greatest idea depending on how you want to play. That's the bad choice. We don't want bad choice. At least to me, he's a bad choice. He's a bad guy. We don't want to help bad guys.
Get off my back.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forender.
Yep.
Second to Lord Harrimont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
True.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrimont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties. If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, then work against him in Harrimont's name. Balin is hosting a proving today, supposedly to honor his father's memory. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrimont's best fighters into stepping down.
Okay.
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrimont would have no fear of meeting with you then. Excellent.
We'll do
the
that
arena
then.
is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrimont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the room. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
So also in the last video, I was talking about how I'm just come here and grab a companion and leave. I decided I'm just going to go ahead and do it while I'm here. Ooh, look. Blueberry would definitely enjoy that. It's yellow just like honey.
So, how is it the dwarves have a king? I thought they voted on everything, or something like that.
Well, that makes sense, I
News
guess.
of the hour. Lord Harrimont in the past. How long can he ignore that Orzammar
Let's see here.
Lord Harrowmont is the voice of tradition and stability. Lord Balin is the voice of
You have come at a difficult time.
2 years
Orzammar
tomorrow.
is ailing for want of a
By
king.
all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Ogden. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha! I'll...
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
Okay. What's he got to say?
Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled. Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Bronca. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino. The only paragon in the last 4 generations. Quite an honor for a girl from the Smith caste.
So she was a smithy.
She invented a smokeless fuel that let the Smith caste increase their output by nearly 1/3. Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon. They moved Bronca, Ogren, and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name. Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith, and Ogren was one of the best warriors of his generation.
Huh.
Chasing some old treasure, she was quite secretive, outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her. It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching. She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned him. It's been 2 years since the search
my bad.
teams who went out. Did you see any guardsmen? Tell them Ogren was at it again.
You tell him. I ain't getting involved in your all's little thing. I'm already involved. I have to go to approvings and fight. Let's talk to her.
You look like you're not from around here. Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
Well, that does make sense.
What do you mean? Oh, you're looking for payment.
Yes.
My father's shop refines lyrium for smithing. If you help me, I'm sure I could get you some.
I'll talk to the first enchanter next time I see.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smith Caste. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
I personally don't
She's so
care.
enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Sure, I guess.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
That don't sound like a good thing that's going on.
All right,
So I'm gonna go in.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me
Sure.
to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So
Oh,
if you
you're
want the
threatening
Carter's
me.
guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen. Whoa, whoa. All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
That's right, skim out of here, you little weasels.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
Show me your wares.
I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
I just wanted some potion, because I'm sure you had some. Let's take that. Take those, because Alistair likes to get head injuries. Okay. That works, that works, that works. Didn't really care for anything else you had. Well, hang on. Just 1 second. Okay, maybe
Here
it's
I am.
figment of my imagination then. Alright, so let's go to the proving grounds. Right notes. Yeah, we gotta go talk to this person.
Ensign. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
That sucks.
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by Dark Spawn that way. How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I'm a grading warden.
A warden? So
It's
you
what I do.
could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
Sure, I guess. Yeah, and there's this guy.
Maker's blessing on you, brother. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry,
Red
returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. The Shaperate controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Yep, alright, now we're gonna go here. Go into the bar.
I tried dwarven ale once. I thought it was just something they tricked surfers into drinking, as a joke.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have? I have an award-winning honey mead. Surface Family ships it down here every month. Only 1.5 silvers a mug. 1 honey mead coming right up.
Sold.
One of the Legionnaires claimed he saw a ragged-looking dwarf heading west while he was patrolling the deep roads. When he tried hailing the dwarf, the fellow ran off, screaming. Well, I have other customers to see too.
Okay.
If you need anything else, just call me over.
Sure, thank you. Thank you.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me. Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Pretty much, yeah.
You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out.
Yeah. The hell's that noise? Yeah, I don't know what that was, but that was weird. Okay.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at Tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly?
Who knows?
I always like that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar is so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the casts are even necessary.
But you do? I don't know, I'm just trying to get caught up.
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Sounds like a lot of people in the world.
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the Assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill. As you wish.
Well, now we have a little bit more history on that. Oh, Grog?
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you. Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world.
Yep.
People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest. Power-hungry Deep Lords. The only real concern they have is whose ass gets the throne. You don't have to play dumb, Warden. Their lackeys only come to me when they want something. Well, if you want the secrets of a paragon, do the work and find her.
Is that who Branka is?
City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the Deep Roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. What's it matter to you, huh? You trying to find out her secrets? That what Harrowmont sent you here for? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture?
What if I genuinely want to help you?
Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome to try this. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without a peep, and suddenly now they want to start looking. If you find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or sit here and have a drink. It's all the bleeding same to me. Barkeep?
Well, okay. So, this is our other party member who will eventually will join us. At some point.
They're everywhere! I can't take it!
Back so soon? The proving is not finished. What happened? May the ancestors guide your arm.
Alright, I guess now we're heading to the provings. So, out the door we go. So we went that far. So now we're gonna go up, go across this bridge. Wow.
What was that soup you made for supper last night?
Oh, that's a traditional Ferelden lamb and pea stew. Do you like it?
Oh, so it was lamb then. It had a certain texture I don't normally associate with lamb.
They didn't make lamb and pea stew for you in Lothering?
We ate simply there. Whole grains made into biscuits or bread, and vegetables from the garden, cooked lightly. No heavy stews.
Ah, so the last lamb you had was probably cooked Orlesian style. Food shouldn't be frilly and pretentious like that. Now, here in Ferelden, we do things right. We take our ingredients, throw them in the largest pot we can find, and cook them for as long as possible until everything is a uniform grey color. As soon as it looks completely bland and unappetizing, that's when I know it's done.
You're having me on.
You need to eat in more Ferelden inns.
More like we don't know how to cook is what you're trying to tell her. Alrighty.
Ah, the highlight of underground existence, I take it.
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight?
Haven't decided. I'll come back later.
Don't wait too long. The proving will begin as soon as everyone's ready.
Okay, gotcha. You're not who I need to talk to. This looks like one of them.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
What are you talking about?
Well, that sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything. I am. So if you're not here to... How do you know who I am? Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin,
okay.
nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
Okay.
She's married to a prominent Desher's heir. We should have stopped a long time ago, but... I love her. Do you know what that's like? Now Balin found out, and I can't even help my cousin for fear he'll tell her husband. They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel. No. One of his fighters, a woman named Miyaja, she's the one who threatened to expose me. There's no way to guarantee that. I appreciate the thought, but they really have me over a shaft here. You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could.
Yeah, it is your own fault.
If you can make sure that evidence doesn't get out, I'd be happy to fight in the proving. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Yes, okay. Now we need our map. So now we just gotta go running around and see what we can figure out. Talk to them later. Nothing in there. We'll talk to this. We'll go this way. I don't know where to go for those letters. I really don't.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before. Was. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today. I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes. Oh? And where did you hear this? That's more reliable than a member of the Assembly. I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolin.
Exactly.
He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll...
Go back and knock some heads?
Maybe I will at that.
There you go. Okay, so let's talk to these guys.
Get out of here!
Okay, he ain't got nothing to say.
You looking at something?
He ain't got nothing to say neither. Let's talk to this one.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate.
He has nothing to say neither. Alright, let's go to one of the other areas and see what we can find. They should be somewhere. They shouldn't be very far.
Allow me. I could do that for
Are
you.
you gonna actually? You can't unlock it neither. Oh, I can unlock it for you. No, you can't.
This area is off limits. Combatants only. Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story. I bet you would.
Just tell Basil Haremont to fight.
Then you'll see them. On the front page of a broadsheet.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for. You are quickly overstepping your welcome. You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
Well, let's see here. Can't get that way.
I'll get on it.
Guards, remove this intruder. Guards, remove this intruder.
Well, you don't got much to say, do you?
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
I shall.
Well, we can't get those letters without the key. So all I can do is lie to the guy. So we'll see what he has to say if I lie to him.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything. If you want me to register...
We will figure out a way. Don't you worry, don't you worry. I will go talk to what's-his-face, because he wanted me to inform him of what's going on, so I will go do that right quick. Keep running across the bridge.
So I'm wondering something. What exactly does a woman see in a man like Zevran?
No, he's handsome enough for some. Why'd you ask?
No reason. It's just... Doesn't he seem to be a bit too much? The hair, the clothing...
I don't understand. A bit too much what? Do you have a problem with him?
Yes, I do.
The fact that he's an assassin who's tried to kill us more than once? No, not really. Do women go for that sort of thing?
Where I come from, they do. Oh, yes.
Huh. Really? I see.
I have a very big problem with him. Go over here to this corner, talk to him.
Back so soon? The proving is not finished. What happened? Balin is hosting a proving tournament to honor his father's memory. But if you can enter as Haramont's champion, you would prove your dedication well. But the answer's...
Man, I want to get those notes because I would have liked for that to happen, but apparently that's not going to happen this time. Oh boy, Morgan has a thought. Let's see what it is.
Ah, such wit. Truly, you and Mother should form a troupe of jesters and tour the countryside. We have an opportunity that I believe we should take advantage of. To the point. My mother was once divested of a particular grimoire by a most annoying Templar hunter. It occurred long before I was born, but even today, Flemeth speaks of the loss with great rage. With the circle of magi in such disarray, it occurs to me that this might be the perfect time to recover the tome from their possession, for surely it eventually ended up in their hands. Flemeth is a sorceress of legend, is she not? And her grimoire would be more than a mere curiosity to mages that daren't even glance towards the places my mother has walked for eons. No doubt 'tis considered something dangerous, perhaps best locked away somewhere dark, yes? And if not, then at least I know it does not exist. But there is no harm in looking, surely?
What's in it for me?
My eternal gratitude? At the very least, it shall enable me to help you more. Or were you perhaps looking for some other reward?
I was thinking of some kind of payment?
As you wish.
We don't want to take advantage of her that way.
Good. I am most interested to see its contents, should it be located. The grimoire is leather-bound and adorned with the symbol of a leafless tree, should you come across it.
Okay.
If not, however, then I shall simply put it out of my mind.
Okay. So she wants us to go and do it. Like I told you, she would be asking first to get that grimoire. That's a good thing we already have it. So next time we're at camp, we'll go ahead and give it to her. So now, Valor.
Watch for pt14 Idukin. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the 1-season record. Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roostin Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean. Sure. Like King Endrin was just a noble. A proving is a sacred art. Any dispute brought to the proving ground is settled by the ancestors' decision, and no one can protest it. They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets.
Okay.
Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior. I'm telling you, pt14 will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
Yeah, well, if there's a way to put gold on it, I probably would. So we can't help him, so...
Aha, you're back. Did you wish to fight in the proving today?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? We'll just call you Grey Warden, seeing as those human names are a real burr to pronounce.
That works.
We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
Let's start. Ready and eager.
That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring.
No, let's go.
Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there.
Let's get this show started.
This is a glory proving. Fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Sewern of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Sewern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring.
Boy, he killed his own father.
He fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Heramont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Idukin and our future King Balin.
First warrior to fall is vanquished.
Okay.
Fight!
I'll get on it.
A little choppy right there. Respect. Oh, I'm stunned.
I'll get on it.
And now you're down.
The winner is the Grey Warden.
Thank you, thank you. I'll be here until next Tuesday.
That was an exciting start, Warden. Sewern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Yep, let's go.
Excellent. Let us go.
Just keep feeding me the opponents.
This is a glory proving. Fought under the eye. This round, Heramont's champion takes on the notorious duo. The warrior caste twin terrors now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukjan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
Yeah, sure, and made the dirt taste good when I feed it to you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh, I'm gonna take care of you, but she ticked me off.
You're in a little over your head.
That's what you
The
deserve.
winner is the Grey Warden.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and are you ready for your next opponent?
I could use a rest.
Very well.
See if he'll say anything to me now.
Congratulations, my cousin will be proud.
Nope, nothing else.
Good, you're
Okay.
back. Are you ready to... The crowd is eager to see another victory.
And I'm ready.
Go down to the ring then. This Heramont's champion has held the field so far. But how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proved her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue.
Boy, that was kind of stupid, huh?
And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name. First warrior to fall is vanquished.
Wins.
Fight!
Something is coming.
Silent Sister is kicking my butt with that
The
sword.
winner is the Grey Warden.
Yeah. Ooh.
Heramont will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin.
Not no more.
Are you ready for your next opponent?
Yep.
Excellent. Let us go.
Ain't no one else wanted to talk to us.
This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatchet fought as King Bloodlik II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojciech Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin?
Ought to be interesting.
Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojciech Ivo and Valans.
Oh.
Last one standing will be
Take Morgan
declared
with us.
victor. Fight!
I know.
You're gonna regret this! Just call me the Reaper!
You will
On your
learn
guard.
There
The
we go.
winner is the Grey Warden.
Yeah. Look at how red I am. Soaked in the blood of my
Wojciech Ivo
enemies.
is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Heramont picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Yep, let's go.
Excellent. Let us go. This is only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Pt14 Idukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far.
Yep. It works.
Challenging him on behalf of Lord Heramont The Grey Warden has risen from nothing
Still glowing
to
with
stand
red
at the
eyes, like I'm
competition
gonna
summit.
rip your spine
Each
out.
will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Iduken.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Let's do it. Come here, you big countess. You're the one I'm going after. Time for you to drink potion. Drink a potion. You're the one drinking the potion.
I tried to be merciful. Defend yourself.
Well, that didn't work too well.
Off I go.
Let's go over here and take care of him.
Taste my steel!
He's the one that's kind of in my way at the moment. Drink. Drink.
At your order.
Oh no, we're gonna die. Yep, we're gonna die. Well, I'll be back after I win the battle. And that's how you do it. You just go in there and kick butt after that first time. So.
You showed them. The ancestors are smiling on Lord Harrimont today.
Well, we're gonna run back through here.
Congratulations, my cousin will be proud.
Now that's all done, we go back, I guess, to the bar and talk to what's his face. That is itchy. Go back over to the
There's one thing
tapper.
I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
Oh boy.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Kalen perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
Didn't say it was a good plan.
Did say it was a good plan. Okay, so let's go back to Tapper. Talk to,
All right.
Durrell. And get an audience with Harrimont.
Atrosvala, champion. I hear your performance in the
excuse
proving
me.
was nothing short of amazing. I thank you for whatever you said to Guidon. He fought like a Berescarn and showed many Deshers the strength of House Harrimont's support. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrimont will see you now.
Excellent, lead the way.
His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
Okay, let's save. Then go talk to this guy right here. And I'm gonna be quiet.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyral Harrimont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne.
Alright.
You may not know the story, but Balin is actually the youngest of three. Endrin's eldest, Trian, was murdered in the Deep Roads not a year ago. His middle son was found standing over the body and was exiled. But I've always found it suspicious that Balin knew just where to look. Endrin loved his sons too much to voice such suspicions. But he knew Balin's only interest in ruling was to further his own power.
Huh.
Balin resents me because I did not believe his setup. I wanted a full investigation, a trial, not this knee-jerk reaction. It speaks poorly of Balin that Endrin himself was the first to think that he should not be trusted. I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. A Harrowmont has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father. But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me.
Alrighty.
The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar.
Okay.
For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
Yes.
I'm glad you're so eager. If you help me shut her down, we can show the Assembly I am the right king to defend Orzammar. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city. Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops.
Okay.
Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
Alright, I guess now we're going to the... wherever it is we're going. That's where we're going.
Got it.
Dust Town. Shh. I think
All
is
be
this
aware
way?
that the Grey Wardens have aligned with Lord Harrowmont. Be not afraid to follow through.
Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me because I'm the Grey Warden. Ha ha ha. I want to get Olgar. What's his face? Apparently he's not there yet. But we'll get him. We'll get him eventually. Don't you worry, we'll get him. And then after this, our campsite, we're going to go ahead and just give everyone a gift until their friendship is... We're about to get attacked.
Harrowmont has suckered the wardens. Balin will not allow
They're really attacking me good, aren't they? None of these others being attacked. Well, that one is, but that's a different story. Drink a potion. Wrong person. Lightning. Drink a potion. Drink a potion. Stab someone.
Begin the onslaught.
Go ahead and heal you. Potion. Potion. Shield dash.
It's your time to die!
In a sweat already.
Let us end this!
Attack.
Run while you can!
I'll get on it.
Too easy! Let's end this!
I need to get you a better staff, Morgan.
All right, all right.
Alright, now that we've done that, we got Duster Town that we're going to.
There's a rip. One.
I never liked this part!
Drink a potion.
Cross me and you shall make this quick! Begin the onslaught! You will learn to fear me!
All right.
You should run while you can!
Drink yourself a potion, Liliana.
Ready.
Since I don't really get in the planes, I really don't need you for lockpicking anything.
Just so you know.
Alright, now that we're here, let's start talking to people.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Those are some ugly... whatever those are.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple. What are you looking for? Know it? I lived it, my friend. And let me tell you, it's worse now than in my day. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. They do, but it's not easy to find. Jarvia's got real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight.
Okay.
But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little.
That's worth.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Let's go over here and talk to
Spare a bit for the needy?
Celia.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I. What information? I don't know anything. Unless you want the names of every mining family in Orzammar. That's what I was. Before. Before my family cast me out and disowned me. Unless... But no! I can't bear to even think of it! My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. You would do that? But why? Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait a...
Alright, let's go do that real quick and see if we can get some information from her. I mean, we could talk to them and probably go ahead and do what we want. But I want to go ahead and help that gal. I mean, we are supposed to be a good guy after all, so. And we gotta go fight an archdemon, so we want to try and save as many people as we can. And since we've already talked to him before, I believe.
What are you looking at, stranger?
Yep.
I could be. What business is it of yours? What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it? Look, just tell her we never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
Okay, well, that was easy. I don't remember that being easy. I remember you had to go through a whole bunch of conversation with him. Now we have to go back. Now we get to go back. Loading, loading. There we go. Talk to them in a sec.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say? Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did.
Yep.
Oh, if this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Okay. I'm sure the Grey Wardens will take him. And didn't even give me any information. What a low waste of time. Well, who knows? Maybe in the future we just gained a Grey Warden. Okay, let's talk to this dude.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
I'm a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground. No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee. More so for someone like you, I guess. Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it. Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Well, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Enemies ahead.
Well, we'll see about that. Well, you are getting your butt kicked, it looks like. Oh, no. You're fine. You need to heal her. I keep getting knocked out from behind, so... Let's see here. I thought, well, how come you don't have any big potions over here? Weird. Everyone takes a sip of their potion.
Ready!
Take a sip of your potion, Alistair, or you're going to be dead in a few. You would hate for that to happen.
Now, better than later. On go! Look it up! As I rip you apart!
Okay, Alistair, you gotta take another sip of that potion.
Don't kill me! Sorry, ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all!
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now?
Really? Oh, thank you.
You're a good person.
Somebody will kill you
How do they
eventually.
say it? The ancestors have shown their favor.
Come back here.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Can you even open these? Nope, can't open that one. Can you open that one? We'll take it. Okay. So now we're just gonna go this way. Open this precious door. Okay, now we're gonna save. We're gonna change our party members out.
Of all the...
Yes.
I'm really stuck between having her or keeping Morrigan. At least with her, I don't have to worry about continuously. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Blast and damnation.
Yeah, we'll do it this way. She is our spiritual healer. Give her some fire, because she needs some fire. Now, just do... those up. And since she can do that, let's see here. I'm on the wrong person. Well, let's see here. Alright, let's go through this door. Alrighty, let's go through the bar.
What's the password? Looks like we have a martyr boy. You will be sorry. It will hurt.
Come over here and kill you.
Feather.
All right, come on!
See if they dropped anything worthwhile taking. That's worthwhile taking. Okay, let's go forward. You think this place would look a little bit cleaner?
Now's better than later.
custom. Fine. Rained on this decade. I'll get on it. Very well.
Oh, that takes care of those guys, huh?
All right.
Okay, so nothing in this area. So let's go ahead and go this way then.
Is it lost?
It's Lenari. I guess Stan is not the only one that didn't decide to go back.
That's it. Prepare to be crushed.
You're gonna regret it!
There you go. Just push them down into making their bones and paste. Almost. I always kind of wonder what happened to Shelly after Dragon Age Origins. 'Cause you don't see Shelly in any of the others so that I remember.
Fine.
Seems like such sad that it's
All right.
only a one game appearance.
Watching horror!
Let us end this. You will quickly satisfy me with
Oh, there we go. Just it's interesting that the dwarves are the ones that made this place. And the dark spawns are the ones that are down here with them. Makes me wonder if the dark spawns were one time or another dwarfs that live down here.
If it must.
Kind of interesting when you think about it.
Sorry, am I too quick for you?
I know, just a thought.
Now is better than later.
Check everything that you possibly can. Check everybody's bodies for anything that's left. See if they might have some potions on them. Open up this door.
Or die in sleep! Attack!
Let's see what you're made of! Have at you!
Watch it!
You have a sneaking time. This will be found!
Yes. Now, better than later.
Oh no, you better drink yourself some potion. Looks like we gotta drink a bigger potion.
Is it time to kill someone?
Let's see some blood!
Got it.
Where now?
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, what?
I shall do so.
Found some rings.
Immediately.
Injured kid. Speaking of which, might as well everyone who's already injured been injured. One. I checked everyone.
As you say.
Yeah, now we're going forward. Don't want to go in there just yet. I think that might be the way I gotta go. Just want to make sure I got all these guys done first.
A waste of time.
What is your command?
This won't feel good.
Here we go, we got him. Okay, now we'll just check everything and see if there's anything we want to take.
Got it.
That we can sell for later for some more money. Who knows, maybe we'll find some good weapons down here too. Probably not as good as what I have now. Because what I have now, I am definitely not switching out.
I'll get on it.
If I ever get Call of Duty Ghost, I might start doing drunk videos. That's only if it'd be interesting.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get on my back? I don't know what hit them.
At least when he does that, you can go and
Now it's better than
kill
later.
this and make some things a little bit better.
Watch out! go into the...
Right in the back of the head.
I tire.
Yep. Choose something.
Your wish.
I know, I don't really have a whole lot to say. I don't really know what to say.
I shall do so.
Because I just talk about things that pop in my head. I am a moron. Why would I just continuously talk to myself? No one that probably knows watching these. But I'm gonna do them anyway because it's something I'm enjoying. And that's just the way it's gonna be. Yep, that's the way it's gonna be, my friend. My friend, my friend, my friend.
We should do something, and quickly.
I see you bear no love for Jarvia. Please, help me. Oh!
Well, it's just me and you now, friend.
I'll get on it. You'll get no mercy from me!
Slice.
Makers.
Oh! All right.
Oh, Wade, please. Okay, let's check this dwarf's corpse.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Please, stranger. Let me out. I see you bear no love for Jarvia. Please, help me.
Possibly.
Now's better than later.
Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day, and all for a stupid bet.
Well, okay then. Well, at least one of you made it. Now we go over here, run around. I think we're getting close to fighting what's her face. Probably imagining it.
Nothing but
It's time to kill something.
Helen.
I'll get on it.
Okay.
Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
At least so far I have stuff to sell when I need money.
Time to be crushed. On your guard.
My magic.
I'll get on it. Let's make it quick! The massacre! No one's ever out alive!
There we go.
That's a lot of blood.
You're in a little over your head.
Let's see here. Potion.
Now it's better than later.
You can do it.
Now it's better than later.
Just call me the Reaper!
I'll get on it.
Yes.
Not too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. Shelly does a few fights and immediately switches over.
Now it's better than later.
Letter opener, letter opener.
I'll get on it.
Not too bad, honestly, when you think about it. There we go. No one's hurting no more. We are going to save here because we've been pushing our luck. So here we go.
Got it.
Time to take steel! Get off
Must have this.
Down you go! Oh!
Oh boy. Okay, so that we got past that. That works. Okay, let's go in this. This room's locked. Okay, we don't want to go in there just yet because I think that's the door where she's at. We have to go fight. I think we want to go over here real quick.
I'll get on it.
something up here if it has been over here guarding
Hey, watch it! Down you go.
Good.
All right, all right.
It's quite a bit of gold. I used a key.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Let's see here what's in the box. So nothing really this way other than the 7 in gold, which is pretty nice.
All right, all right.
Alright, now this next part I'm probably am going to die a lot at, because I have to go and fight her. So, hopefully I can do this in one try.
So, Harrowmont finally realized we're taking the city, yet he still can't be bothered to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen. You'll pay for their deaths 100 times over. Kill them! But leave the mouthy one alive. I have plans for him.
Okay, let's switch over. Can't go after you just yet.
Let's have at it!
You need to drink a potion. You need to drink a small one. And you need to drink a small one. And then, yeah.
I wonder what hit them.
Attack! Jarvia commands!
Time to taste steel!
Yeah, where is the one where...
Your orders?
Your head will make lovely crunching noises.
To me, I need help!
Oh no! No one is messing with you, so drink that potion. Drink the potion, Alistair.
They won't know what hit them.
Alright, I was having you drink a potion. And I was gonna drink a potion.
What is your command?
Now we go into battle.
Someone's gonna fall on it! Call won't be me!
potion. You get to drink
Need help?
It's a little bit easier than taking out the floors. Just a tad.
Got it. All right.
Got rid of him. Now we just go pick up the remains, pick up
get on
see
it.
what there is, which is awesome.
Got it.
Up here.
Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Can't get into those because they ain't got a locksmith, and my
Now's
locksmith
better than later.
Sucks.
All right, all right.
Oh yeah, there is a door that we didn't go through, didn't we? Let's go see if we can go through that door.
Can I get you a ladder
Nope,
so you can
still
get
can't.
off my back?
That's okay though. Eventually we'll probably end up going through there, or I will end up forgetting about it. One of the two. Like I said, you really need to be careful on how you pick your character when building your character and playing. Yes, we go forward.
God, by all the beards of my ancestors! How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall!
Leads to a tunnel in the Cardell's hideout.
It does? Oh, sod it. If people find out about this, my business will be ruined. They'll think I have something to do with Jarvia.
Don't worry about it, Jarvia's dead.
Dead? How? Did you... You did, didn't you? You killed her, and then you climbed out of there into my shop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it.
That's fine. You can tell him I did. Because I did.
All right.
Alright, now that we've done that, we can go this way. I almost went blank on where I'm going for just a second. We are going to turn into some things.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. I trust Vala, my nug wrangling friend.
Nug wrangling friend. Get okay. Now that we did that, we're gonna go talk to Harold Mott.
Lord Balin swears revenge on Grey Wardens. He is like a mad...
Not for sure how to get out of here just yet. Oh, no. I just go straight. Okay. Let's talk to Harold Mott.
I heard the news. Jarvia and Akata are dead. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect them to surrender.
Yeah, it was, because they did not.
Would that some of the noble caste had such loyalty. I have no desire to go back on my word. But when Balin heard the news about Jarvia, he raised the stakes. He is forcing a vote in the next 2 days. By law, that prevents the Assembly from hearing any other pleas. To help with your troops, I will require your assistance one last time.
Okay.
Do you know anything of the Paragon Branca?
I've heard the name.
Branca is a paragon. The only one we have been blessed with in 4 generations. 2 years ago, she took her entire house into the deep roads on a mad quest to uncover ancient secrets. No one's heard from her since. Were she to return and endorse someone for the throne, the Assembly would be honor-bound to accept her wishes.
What if she's dead?
Her entire house went with her. It would take a lot to kill so many. If not, bringing proof of her death, or a body to return to the stone, would still show that as an ancestor, it was my hand she guided to her remains.
Okay.
It's hard to say what she would do. She wasn't exactly known for her predictability.
Okay.
She never seemed to like being a paragon. She was devoted to her craft, never cared for politics. But one of the most brilliant minds Orzammar has seen. Branca hated Darkspawn with a passion. She would certainly be a valuable voice to support your treaty.
Okay.
My men traced Branca's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as Caradin's Cross. It is many miles below where we normally venture, but I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the deep roads through the mines.
Okay.
Thank you again. And may the ancestors guide your steps.
Sure. Not like I have a... It's not like I have, you know, a blight to take care of. You know, Darkspawn running about, killing, eating. But by all means, I will definitely stop doing the blight to come and help everyone because they don't want to go through with their treaty because they want something instead. Oh, the stuff we are forced to go through. So now we're going to the deep roads, which is this way.
So, you were serious before when you said you wanted to help Branca, huh? I'm Ogren. I don't know if you remember. People seem to forget me these days. Or ignore. I forget which. Not everyone hates me, you know. There's enough people who know I'm interested. They make sure I hear if anyone's looking for her. They say Harrimon's team's finally learned something, and he's sending you to follow it. But they haven't found Branca herself, and that means whatever they've got, it's not enough if you don't know what she was looking for.
Yeah,
if we
true.
pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Branca. Otherwise, good sodding luck.
Don't I already have enough armed lunatics following me already?
Perfect. What's one more?
Yeah, you got a
Branca
point.
was a brilliant girl, but half the time she'd add 2 and 2 and make it 50. You want to find her, you need someone who knows how she thinks.
Alright, sounds like a deal.
You should know that Branca was looking for the Anvil of the Void, the secret to building golems, which was lost centuries ago. The smith Caradin built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Branca planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caradin's Cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years. If we're going, let's get moving. Branca's not gonna sodding find herself.
Okay, so see here. He is a level 14, which is the same level as me. So he is the highest level we have. Let's see here. I think we're going to go ahead and take Alistair off.
Lost it.
Put him in. I think that's how we're going to keep it. So, we are going to save it here, because I'm going to have to make this 2 parts because the second part's pretty long. So, until next time, be kind to one another, and try not to bust a gut laughing so much at my stupidity.